Hi, I'm Vernice Tantuco and welcome to Rappler Live Jam. Today we've got Nathan Sykes performing live at the Rappler office for us. He is singing two songs for us today. We've got Give It Up and Over and Over Again. Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
He is launching into his two songs right away, but after that, stay tuned because we are actually asking him a few questions. We are not letting him get away too quickly.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah. And actually, if you guys have your own questions, go ahead and ask them in the comments and we'll ask him afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so without further ado, here is Nathan Sykes.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Hey, hey, hey. Something happened, baby. It's only you can make it right and clear my heavy mind with your tricks. Got that magic, baby. Say everything I feared slowly disappears. Just really keeps, yeah. Baby, I want you close. I want you close. Give me your love. Baby, I want some more. I want some more. I can't get enough. Baby, wanna feel your touch. Wanna feel your touch. Just give it up. Hold on, hey, yeah. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Don't leave me, girl. And I know you're down to give it up, yeah. Are you happy, babe? And I'll make you Valentine's now. Every single night and night, yeah. Now I'm excited, babe. You got me on a high, showing me the sky of paradise, yeah. Baby, I want you close, I want you close, give me your love. Baby, I want some more, I can't get enough. Baby, wanna feel your touch, just give it up, now we'll go on and on, hold and on, yeah. Hey, now, don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Don't leave me, girl. And I know you're down to give it up. And when I show you love, when you give it up, babe. And I don't mean to rush now, but when you give it up, babe. And when I show you love, when you give it up, babe. And I don't mean to rush. Now, don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Don't leave me, girl. I know you're down to give it up, yeah. Do not leave me, baby. Yeah. Stay with me tonight. So don't leave me, baby. Oh, you know you got to give it up.
Woo!
Thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got to present as well. Oh, it's intimidating. That was my new single, Give It Up, featuring G-Eazy. I didn't do G-Eazy's bit because my rapping's awful. So I'll stick to the singing. Speaking of singing, this is another one of my songs. Very emotional song. It's called Over and Over Again. I hope you like it. Oh, babe. From the way you smile to the way you look, you capture me unlike no other from the first hello. Yeah, that's all it took. And suddenly we had each other, and I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life, over and over again. So don't ever think I need more, 'cause I've got the war to live for, the one else will do, and I'm telling you, just put your heart in my hands. Promise it won't get broken. We'll never forget this moment. We'll stay brand new, 'cause I love you over and over again. Yeah, baby. Over and over again. Oh. From the heat of night to the break of day, I'll keep you safe and hold you forever, and the sparks will fly. They will never fade, 'cause every day gets better and better, and I won't leave you. Always be true. 1 + 1, 2 for life. Over again. So don't ever think I need more, 'cause I've got the one to live for, no one else will do, and I'm telling you, just put your heart in my hands, and I promise it won't get broken. We'll never forget this moment. We'll stay brand new, 'cause I love you. You'll still come in mind, and I'll be all you need till the day that I die. I love you over and over again. So don't ever think I need more, 'cause I've got the one to live for, no one else will do. I'm telling you, just put your heart in my hand. Promise it won't get broken. We'll never forget this moment. We'll stay with you, 'cause I love you over and over again. Yeah. Over and over again. Oh. Over and over again. Thanks.
Thank you.
Tisney Bar.
Thank you so much, Nathan. And hi, I'm Vernice Tantuco. If you are just joining us now, we are live with Nathan
Hi.
Sykes.
Correct.
And he just performed 2 songs for us today. And now we are going to ask him a few questions because,
Yeah, this is where it all goes terribly wrong.
well, no hard questions today.
Oh, that's all right.
You are releasing an album soon,
Yes.
later
Soon.
this year.
That word, people People don't like that word at all. It's like soon, when, soon, when, soon.
Within the year?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But definitely 100% soon. No, 100% by the end of the year. Funny. Yeah, by the end of the year. I'm sorting out the pre-order dates at the moment.
Yeah.
I've finally settled on an album cover, which I really like. I wouldn't have thought I would have gone with something like that, because... Yeah, but
Well,
I'm really proud of it now, and yeah, I'm kind of just figuring all that out. I'm doing like the album thank yous, and like writing out all the lyrics for the album. So I'm finishing that side of it now.
Okay, perfect.
So
Well,
it won't be far away, I promise.
well, we're all looking forward to it.
Oh, thank you.
Where are the songs that you just sang? Will they be in the new album?
Yeah, definitely, they'll be on the album, and obviously a host of other songs. A host of other songs. How posh do I sound? And a host of other songs. I sound like an advertiser. And yeah, and there's obviously going to be a load of other songs as well that I've written throughout the last 2 years.
Can you tell us about those two songs that you just sang?
Of course.
The last one was pretty emotional. What was going through your mind when you were writing it?
Well, Over and Over Again was written because I'm awful at telling people how I feel about them. And there was this one person in particular, whose name I shall not mention. I was trying to find a way to tell them at that point in time in my life how I felt about them. I just couldn't find a way to do it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of put it all into a song and kind of see if that helps me. And it ended up sounding a bit like Over and Over Again. So that was kind of everything that I wanted to say to them. So I put it all into lyrics, and unfortunately it turned out to be obviously a really nice song. And then, yeah, obviously they liked the song as well, which is nice. I still haven't told them, but hey.
But does she know that it's about her?
No.
No.
They like the song though, which is nice.
Okay, good.
They're like, oh, I
That's
like
good.
that song. I was like, oh, cheers, thanks.
It's about you.
But you know what I think with that song, like even from the minute I started writing it, I had the idea for the video in my mind. Even when I was just kind of writing a verse and the chorus in, I had a very clear idea of what I wanted the video to look like. So I'm very proud of how we've made that idea come to life. And obviously we kind of have made it. It's very special when you start off with an idea. Just be like, oh, I want to tell someone how I feel about them. And then you end up writing a song, and then it ends up going on your album, then it ends up as a single, then you end up making a video for it. And then you end up having a load of success with it, and then people are using it as their first dance at their wedding. It's a really special thing to be able to do that as an artist, and I think having that impact on people's lives and making an emotional connection with them from a song that has a very emotional connection to you is very special.
And you've been writing your own songs for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
How has it been writing your own album? Because you were a member of The Wanted for a couple of years.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
And now you're going solo. So how has it been so far?
Incredible. Honestly, I've loved every single second. I think I've never been happier as an artist because there's so much creative freedom. And I think obviously, whereas like we'd all chip in with the writing when I was writing for the band, but the songs that I'd write, I'd only write like one, maybe maximum two songs for an album. And fortunately for me, obviously a massive compliment to my songwriting that they normally end up being singles, like with Warzone and Show Me Love.
Yeah.
So that's obviously really nice. And I think obviously that encouraged me to have the confidence in my own writing ability to go away and write a full album myself. And I've had amazing support from the record label and my management. And they were just like, you know what, go and write the album that you've always dreamed of writing. And I was like, so no. They were like, just do what you want. I was like,
oh,
cool.
Yeah.
Creative freedom, a massive compliment in there as well. So yeah, I just went away and kind of molded a sound that kind of started with a song called More Than You'll Ever Know. And yeah, that kind of built from there and then went on to write the rest of the album in this sound that I've kind of found for myself.
is there any song on the album that's particularly special to you?
You know what? I think they're all very special to me. I think they've all been part of a very hectic 2 or 3 years. I think at the age of 20/21, like I was facing the idea of
like not having a job, which is great.
Whoa.
At the age of 20. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are starting their careers, and then some would say that, like, well, a lot of people tried to say, especially doubters, they tried to say that my career was over. And I was like, cool, so what am I going to do now? And I was like, actually, that's rubbish, because you know what? I always go in, I'll talk to like music students, and I go in and encourage them, and I'll always say, never give up on your dreams. Never let anyone stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in life, because it's all up there. If you let them get in your head, and if you let them put you down, if you let them get the better of you, then you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve. And then your dreams are just going to fall by the wayside. So I was like, why am I not taking my own advice? I was like, I love singing, I love performing, I love songwriting, and I love being an artist. So why not? Why not be an artist? So I was like, hey, I'm going to, if I haven't got a band to kind of make music with, because we're on a break, I'm going to do it myself. So that's what I decided to do. And after that, I got to know my voice. Like some of the stuff that, to be fair, like 90% of the stuff that you would have just heard me do there, I wouldn't have had the guts to do when I was in the band.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I could do it. So it wasn't until I started really, because when you're in a band, you sing in a certain way. You sing like within a few notes, because everyone else has got a different range.
Yeah.
So they all sing where they're comfortable. And we were very fortunate with the 1-2, because we all had a very different comfort zone in our registers. So you'd sing in your comfort zone, and you'd never push your boundaries. Probably the only time I did that was in I Found You, where I was like, no, I can sing that. And they were like, you can't. I was like, watch me.
They told you couldn't?
No, I think, to be fair, it was more like the people at the label. They were like, no, you've got to sing that. Come on. The producer was like, you can't sing that. And I was like, watch me.
Well,
and
good for you. You did it.
I know, right? So yeah, that was probably the first time I started pushing my boundaries. And then almost it's never enough. I started pushing them even more with all the ad-libs and stuff like that, and all the harmony work with Ari. So that was kind of cool as well. So it's been really nice then pushing my boundaries even further. Like the scream notes in Kiss Me Quick and stuff like that. And then the really low register that I just do with over and over again that I didn't even know I had. So I've really got to know my voice, and therefore that's allowed me to get to know myself as a songwriter, because I'm very creative now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it, in answer to your question. I went off a bit, but I gave you like a
It's
live story
fine.
in that. Sorry to everyone at home who's fallen asleep. Sorry.
Has anyone who has inspired you to pursue music? Because you got into music at a pretty young age.
I did. I got into music when I was 6. And from that moment, when I was on stage for like the first time, I was like, this is where I feel most comfortable. I've never been the most like, I've never been the coolest human being on the planet. I never will be. And I'm at peace with that. But you know what? I love performing, and that's where I feel at home. That's where I'm happiest, and that's where I'm in most control. Like, put me in a room full of people, I'm the quietest person in the room, I tell you. So it's like, it's nice. It's nice having full control when you're on stage, and that's where I really feel at home. Even from the age of 6, I was like, this is what I want to do. And at the age of 11, I was very fortunate to get a scholarship to a music school in London. So I was traveling 2 hours to school and then 2 hours back, like every day. It was like a 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the evening journey time. So it was very kind of, I was very driven from a very early age. And I think that kind of has set me up well to be very driven with my goals in the music industry as well.
And this year is going to be a big year for you, because not only is your album coming out, you're also touring with Alessia Cara.
Honestly, I wondered where you're going to go with that. I got so scared for a minute. I was like,
Well, it is
yes,
a big
it
year
is.
for you.
Absolutely. This is probably the biggest year of my life so far, I think.
Is it nerve-wracking, like doing all this alone?
No, not at all. It's just kind of just hoping that people like it. But saying that, if not, I'm having so much fun. I obviously hope people like it. I hope and pray people like it. But I think obviously it is a really big year, and I'm in full control of my my career now. Obviously, I'm not in full control of what happens, where it charts, but saying that, who cares about chart position anymore? It's, you know, it's really interesting because I can make decisions myself. I can take risks, whereas before it would be a big conversation. Then it would be a big conversation with the record label. But now it's like with the Give It Up video, people wouldn't have expected me to do that. And I like surprising people. So after seeing over and over again, everyone's like, "Oh, cute!" And then like next video, Give It Up, they're like, "What?" Which is nice. I like surprising people.
What is the nicest comment you've received from a fan? Or maybe from someone in the industry?
Biggest compliment I've ever had was from Babyface. I'm not going to say what he said, but it was just the most amazing compliment I've ever had. And that was very special. I think the best compliment I can get is like, I've never... Oh no, there was an amazing one the other day on Twitter. And like, some guy, I think he was called Gary. Shout out to Gary. Gary from London. I was doing a gig at Hyde Park. And he tweeted me, he went, "Never liked you, never have, always thought you were a bit of a diva." Yeah, I know, true story, true story. And then he went, completely changed my opinion today. You were fab, can't wait for the album. And I was like, brilliant, massive compliment, kind of backhanded, some would say. But I was like...
But it's pretty good.
Which is nice, because you know what, especially like when I'm on stage, I'm just myself. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't do any of the kind of diva nonsense. I think it's all rubbish. I think it's nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone's a human being at the end of the day, and I think everyone should be treated with respect. So I don't do any of that rubbish. I just love getting on stage and singing for people and trying to impress people. And when I can change people's opinions, especially like coming from a band that split opinion, let's say. And was slightly controversial with some of the things we chose to say. I'm going to say we because I was part of that. Even though I never directly said it, I was still part of it. So we still split opinion. It's nice kind of certain fan bases being like, "Oh, he's actually good. He's actually really good. And I really like his music and I love what he's doing." That's really nice. But then it's obviously a massive compliment that people who did like the band, kind of sticking with me and being like really proud of how he's done, and they're not just kind of staying with me in the hope that one day I'll go back to the band. They're sticking with me because they really like my music.
How have you dealt with? I'm sure you've gotten a lot of mean comments as well, things like that, like the backhanded compliment.
That's a massive compliment. I love that. That's my favorite thing someone's ever said to me.
How have you dealt with the meaner ones over the years?
Mute them.
Yeah.
Block them.
Yeah.
Goodbye. No, you know what? I think obviously, especially a few years ago when it all kicked off with some sort of media kind of built up rivalry between us and One Direction. It was a very confusing time in my life because I really liked them. I was like, hey, I think they're really nice guys. But obviously no one prints that as a headline, do they? And why would they? Because it's not dramatic. So it's, I think when there's horrible comments, you'd be like, hey, it's fine. You just like, every now and then, I'm really sarcastic. I've got a really dark sense of humor, so I will reply to people, and I'll find like someone being miserable and moaning quite funny, and I'll be like, I try not to, but every now and then I can't help myself, and everyone would be like, why'd you do that? I'd be like, couldn't help myself. It was funny. But I think, you know what, time will tell. If people don't like you, they're not going to like you. And if you can change their opinion, great. If not, then who cares? It's like they're not going to affect your life. Music's an opinion at the end of the day. I try and encourage people to listen to as much music as possible because there's so much great music out there. But like, I find this the most incredible thing on the planet. Some people don't like Adele. I'm Adele's biggest fan. But that's the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people go, yeah, it's not for me. Which is no. But this is the thing. Music's an opinion. Like, I love Adele. I think she's the most incredible thing. She's like the best thing since sliced bread. Like, she's the best thing. But some people are like, hey, it's not for me. And as mind-blowing as we think that is, as fans of Adele, music is just an opinion. So some people can listen to my songs, and people who like it will be like, don't you think this is incredible? And some people will be like, no, I don't really get it, which is fair enough. So it's like, yeah, music's an opinion. It's life. Do you know what I mean? So there's no point trying to waste your time trying to change people's opinion who just you're not going to change.
Yeah.
You may as well spend time spreading positivity throughout your fan base and spending time with people who you care about and who care about you. It's like we're doing this really cool thing on Twitter at the moment called Get Sykes, and it's spreading so much positivity.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, of course I can. Like Get Sykes is basically you like I'll go like for example last night I announced that I'm doing an exclusive showcase in New York. It's gonna be so cool. But I'm giving away tickets.
Yeah.
Because it's like a showbizy one. So I'm giving away tickets to people who other people think deserve to be there.
Yeah.
So people will nominate people. So it's not people, because I know I can be quite shy, believe it or not. I haven't stopped talking in the last 25 minutes. But
It's fine, go ahead.
no, but like you're not going to shout about yourself. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm amazing, I deserve to be there. So other people are doing it for you. Other people are being like, you know what? She's a really nice person. He's a really nice guy. He deserves to be there. He's so supportive. He's so kind to people. And it's spreading positivity, because there's a lot of stuff happening in the world that's completely out of our control. And there's a lot of negative things happening. Every single day we're seeing negative things in the news, and it's really sad, but it is completely out of our control. Like, we can't change that. So I think anything, even if it's the smallest thing, having someone send a tweet like nominating you because they're saying you're a very special person, you're a very nice person, just kind of makes people feel a bit better about themselves, and kind of rewarding people by kind of giving them like free access to shows, going on tours of Hong Kong, like coming to like special shows here in Manila, and it's like it's just a nice thing to do, and it doesn't take 10 seconds to be nice to someone and make them smile, but it takes an awful lot longer to try and ruin their day.
And you had a Get Psyched.
Preach. Sorry. Preach.
Yeah, hashtag preach.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry. I went on a rant. Sorry.
You held a Get Psyched thing here in Manila the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
how was that? You guys gave away tickets to the Smart concert, right?
Yeah, you know what? It went terribly wrong. Like, you know what? So you know what happened? I was like, hey, so I got a surprise for you. And then she's like, oh, amazing. And it was Hillary. It was Hillary and Mitch. And I'm like, because like when I mean Hillary had so many nominations, she had like hundreds. Everyone was like, she's the nicest person. She's so supportive. And they were like really like praising her. And I was like, yeah, she's got to have like something special. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm doing a show at the Smart Live Music event. I'll give her tickets. There I am trying to act all cool, and I'm like, hey, Hillary. Hey. So, well, first thing happened, I'm like doing like a press conference, and all the traffic was bad, of course. So she missed it. So I was like, hey, to make up for that, I've got you some tickets to tomorrow's gig. And she went, oh. I went, oh? And she went, oh, I've already got tickets. And I was like, brilliant. I was like, well, I think I've got really good tickets. So I got the ticket out. She's like, no, my ticket's better than them. I was just like, brilliant. And then I was like, Mitch, do you want them? She was like, no, I've got tickets as well. I was like, oh, fantastic. This is really backfired. But you know what? We had a really nice time. We had a lovely chat.
They were probably great fans.
No, they're honestly, they're incredible. And you know what? Even being here in the Philippines I'm so grateful for everyone, because they've really stuck by me. It's been, I think, 4 years since I've been here now with the band. So this is the first time I've been here as a solo artist. So not only have they kind of waited 4 years, actually probably longer, for me to come back, they've also stuck by me when the band decided to go on a break, and then I went away for a year, wrote an album. Then it's been another year since I've been releasing music that they've stuck by me and been so patient, and they haven't kind of like disowned me. So it's really nice, and I really appreciate to still like that they're all still here supporting me.
Yeah. I heard you tried some Filipino food yesterday.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah? What did you try?
God.
I
I don't have a clue. It was amazing. Like it was so I'm pescatarian, so we were having
Yeah, I heard you're pescatarian.
Yeah, so I'm pescatarian, but we had like a load of different. You know what? It stops me eating rubbish on the road. I'm not gonna lie, because the temptation to eat. I'm not gonna name brands because I'm gonna get in trouble. But like, okay, for example, I'd be eating like pizza every
Yeah.
single day with like every single meat on planet Earth on that pizza if I wasn't pescatarian. And my face would look like a pepperoni pizza.
Oh my God.
It would literally be like
Yeah.
the spot. I'd be like a Dalmatian, but with spots, red spots, not black spots. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it kind of helps me control my diet a lot more. So yeah, and also you're kind of saving a few animals at the same time.
Yeah.
So-
Yesterday you had some kind of Filipino
Yeah,
fish
it was
vegetable thing.
it was fit.
Tilapia. Oh, so you had tilapia.
Tilapia.
Yes.
Yeah, we had tilapia. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, so we had tilapia last night. It was so good. It was like, yeah, it was like blew my mind. I was sat there and I was trying to be cool. I was out with the whole team. And I was trying to not be like, this is so good. Because they were like, yeah, we have it all the time. Duh.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was amazing.
And tonight on your itinerary, you've got
Yeah.
a concert.
Yes, I
You've got a
do.
concert.
I'm at the SM Mega Mall tonight from 6:30. We've got an amazing girl, amazing 15-year-old girl. I've forgotten her name. Was
Sorry?
Edry
Ah.
from The Voice. Her voice is incredible. I was like watching her videos the other day, and I was like, she's sick. So yeah, she's opening as well.
Have you met any other Filipino artists?
I met someone the other day. He was really nice, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, Ogie Alcacid.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
cool. Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, it's going to be really fun. So, yeah, anyone who's here in the Philippines or in Manila, come down. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll be selling my maxi CD, which is exclusively out in the Philippines. And it's got Give It Up over and over again. I don't know why I'm pointing there from when I performed here. They've got those songs on there. And also my debut single, Kiss Me Quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a few different versions on there. So, yeah, you can check it out, and I'll be signing that, doing meet and greets and stuff like that after the show. So yeah, I'm gonna have a load of fun. It's gonna be like my last kind of performance in the Philippines for a while. So I want to go out with a good one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not that any of them are bad. I mean, like I want to go out with like an especially good one.
Yeah.
That's what I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to go to Nathan's concert tonight at SM Mega Mall, hit it up. It's at 6:30. We are going to wrap up here today. Thank you so much, Nathan, for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
And for performing for us your two amazing songs.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the support as well, guys. I appreciate it.
And yeah, so
Oh,
this,
have a look.
oh, this is his maxi CD. I
Just
think
like
you should
magic.
hold this.
Yeah, why not? Here we go.
That is exclusive.
That's exclusive to the
Philippines.
Philippines. So, yeah, on it, you've got Give It Up featuring Jeezy, Kiss Me Quick over and over again featuring Ariana Grande, Give It Up live at the Get Weird tour with Little Mix, and over again, live at the Get Weird tour with Little Mix. Obviously, they're not singing on it because that would be interesting. Well, no, imagine. Saying that, I did hear them singing it in the dressing room. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, have a look.
So yeah, that was Nathan Sykes. Thank you so much for joining us live on
I'm so
Rappler
awkward, what the
Entertainment.
hell. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I